Because, yeah, you got to show up at 4 o'clock to register anyway. Nobody's here, so we'll start. If somebody shows up late, we'll add them, but... Okay. So now let's see how my personal one is.
Should be good.
Okay, where's the personal one?
All right. So before I get back over to there, coming over here with this, starting to message that we're live. Message out.
Right.
I would do it over there if the sun wasn't going.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's 4 o'clock, there's no clouds, so, okay, let's see here. I wonder what PTI stands for. Under your personal statistics, it has your ELO rating, which of course we know we're not rated. Your rated wins, of course, that's 0. Total wins, total events you attended, and under that, that says all capitals PTI. I wonder what that stands for. I don't know. PTI. It's an acronym for something. Play, team. I don't know. Okay, so upcoming, here it is, upcoming, on demand. Okay, so now I'm going to say begin tournament, and it should say, here, I'll say pair round 1. Okay, I'm player 1, it looks like.
All right. Just going to check something here.
It should go
manager.
Change from upcoming to currently underway, and it has. Now it says active.
Let me check to make sure I'm not on the Wi-Fi.
One in progress. I'm player 1, you're player 2. I won, I lost, it's waiting for results. Okay, so yep. Just waiting for the results. So yeah, I believe we're good on my end, Caleb.
All right. We are live now. I'm doing the self promos.
Okay.
We get that done as quick as possible.
Which Blitz deck did you decide to go with?
Hold on 1 second. Not sure yet.
Oh, you haven't decided. Okay.
No, I have not.
Ah, okay. Find an armory event near you. Okay.
Yep, just because whenever I get to Alright. I'm getting towards the bottom of my Discord here. Alright, we're getting there. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. I put that one in the wrong one. Delete. Should not be in Tunes for Goons. It should be in self-promo. Let's try that one again. What's this a little bit? There. That one I wanted to click on. There we are. Last one. Actually, no, I got one more. It's on Instagram. Give me just a second. All right. Instagram. Alright, dang it, I can't put anything on Instagram. I did put a video on Instagram yesterday saying we were going to be live today. So,
okay.
Alright, there we go. Bit rate took a weird dip, but that's the phone not connected to the Wi-Fi, and it seems to stay connected better to that, so better that way. Alright, we've got it all sent out, so we should actually Nope, that's the wrong side.
Oh, man.
Fair enough. All right.
Okay. Yep, looks like it's all set.
Yeah, I'll go with this one.
Oh, that sun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in my eyes.
All right. Set those over there. So this on top. Get into my dice part of the bag. All righty. should be good. Oh, come on. There we go. I think we'll go with this one here. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
One, player 2. You're player 2, I'm player 1.
Hmm. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna try something slightly different here. All right. Shows we're stable, live and stable there. All right, there we go. That way, I don't have glare, so I actually just put it on the ground over here.
Oh, on the ground. Okay,
I can see. I can see from here, so
yeah,
we're good.
Without the glare, yeah.
With the way this laptop works, you can actually bend it all the way back and put it in tablet mode.
Okay.
But so it'll bend back far enough to where I can actually see the comments pretty good.
Cool. There's a couple people left.
Yep. Because there was so much more going on, it seems like they brought everything for this last one.
Yeah. The last
Pickers Market of the year.
Yeah. And the next, depending on the weather, it could be in April, or if it's still too cold, they'll do May.
Which, of course, we never had any last year.
Right, yeah, last year they were all canceled. Yeah.
All right. I figured that yellow deck box to put the Dorinthia deck in.
Yeah, it matches. Yep. Kind of as goes with their colors.
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
But yeah, I'm gonna be opening up at least a box of each.
Okay.
I'll probably be streaming it like to my Instagram. But
okay.
there's just no way to do that before this last Pickers Market.
You'll have more time to do that.
Of
course, you're still busy with other stuff
well,
anyway.
I'm still busy with that collection I'm going through. Plus, I'm still busy with my shelves in the back. Yep. Plus, I'm busy with the tournaments and putting all that stuff on Fab TCG.
Yep.
And oh, by the way, I still have to crack open some packs and boxes to get some singles. So, I mean, there's just a lot going on. But now, because I've been getting ready for this like the last couple days, and then yesterday after I closed, I put all this stuff out here. But of course now peel that back because it doesn't really have to be out there. But I wanted to get the Pokemon out here just because today is a big Pokemon day. There's always a bunch of kids coming in here.
Oh, yeah.
It's at least 50% Pokemon sales today.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, there was a little magic. So usually there was not any magic, but there was at least a little couple magic. Well, not counting that one guy.
Right.
But mostly, so Pokemon definitely dominates sports cards on Pickers Market. So I wanted to have that out there. Mm-hmm. Now that that's over, I can kind of put all that back and stuff, and just make room for gaming and open some boxes and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
But
you have a nice Tales of Aria playmat to do that on, too.
Yes, nice Tales of Aria playmat. So I'll probably just do that to my Instagram.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of followers, but I'll put it on there.
Right.
Just, and I'll hashtag it, just to help expose the game. Yeah. And then I'll put some of those in a set I build, but any extras will go to the shop because there's going to be people wanting to come in. And And so I may not build out quite the extensive play set like you have.
Right.
I may just make the decks for myself, and then an extra card I may just put it out for sale in the shop just because I want other people to be coming in and get their cards.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and after they buy their boxes and their packs, then they're just probably going to want to get like a card here and there, and I want that. Because right now I got no cards for them, so that's kind of bad. But
yeah, and of course I'm still there's still like certain cards that I need to get.
My time constraints, it was just really hard, so.
All right. So that's for cutting when you're in. It's weird because these lines are lined up, but when it gets to like right here, it looks like...
yeah. So I lined it up for the combat chain.
I know,
but then you're right in the middle.
But,
so it's
no, you're correct though. Where for people with OCD, it'd drive them nuts. But
like if you move this off like a centimeter, it'd be off here and off there. So I try to make it like one big rectangle. Really, I figure that's better than trying to make this line up.
Yeah, because that makes more sense. Because
this art might be off a little bit anyway, so,
But I mean, you're
right. For OCD people, that would kick in. Do you mind if I move your mat a little bit,
But at the very least, a lot of times, though, when you're playing against someone at an LGS, and the reason why I say LGS, because local game store, LGS, a lot of times, two people aren't going to have the same playmat.
No, they won't. Right. So then that you probably won't be able to tell if they're
just like when we started out doing these.
Right. We had two different playmats. By the way, these are so much nicer to have.
Oh, I know.
Especially when we're streaming the Tales of our Flesh and Blood. So it's nice to have the current one too. So
yes.
And every time I watch the YouTubes, I'm so jealous. They got all these different playmats and all just for so long, and I'm going out here with generic. And an Onyx, and not that they're bad for card breaking. I'll still use that, but I wanted to have a Tales of Ori one, so finally got something like that. And
of course, like I said, now, did I think to be fair, did I think we were going to be able to do Armory events this quick? No,
I didn't think so. No.
So
I was glad.
So I was thank you, Legend Story Studio, James White and Legend Story Studios.
Yeah. I mean, kudos, man. That's what I say. That's why I like this game, because they're really doing a lot for shops and for content creators. It's just great. He doesn't have to do that, but I'm glad he does.
Oh, yeah.
Glad he does. It's much appreciated, So, all right. So, here, we'll cut this deck. I still don't know what you're playing here, so I guess...
You want a minute?
I guess we'll both be sorry. You probably know what I'm playing, though.
I wasn't paying attention to your cards.
So. Oh, okay. You weren't. Oh, okay. No, I'm going.
Moving the zone down.
I'm going with the same. I'm going with the same Blitz deck as last time. So.
And so am I.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm like, it'd probably be better for me to wait until I get home to make a new one, where I have a lot more time to do. All right, we can just go ahead and flip our.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. So again, mine's right out of the box. This is the Blitz deck you get when you buy your.
However, once you're able to start opening those and getting more cards that you
we'll augment it with a better deck, no doubt. And of course, I'll be net decking. I'll be looking and seeing what all the guys have already. I've been looking and seeing what they've already spent all that time to figure it out. So I'll be like, now that doesn't mean you'll win. It means you'll be copycatting their deck, and believe me, half the thing is knowing how to play that deck. So, just because you have the deck.
I just rolled a 12.
You did
6 and 6.
6 and 6. How come this 6 is underlined and that 6
I
is
have
not?
no
But we
clue.
know there's not a 9 on
Right.
this, right? You don't not gonna have a 9 on it.
I just rolled a 12.
Yeah, well, good luck for me. And
11.
11!
You were
Boy,
close.
it doesn't get much closer than that. But
All right.
alas,
I'm
that
going
would have
first.
taken it on almost any other day.
I will be going first.
You're a Azalea, of course you are. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me draw mine. Up to our intellect.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does anybody have like a different intellect than 4? I know there's like different health, but does anybody have
Data
like
Doll Mark II in Crucible for some reason has 3.
3 cards? Okay, hand size. Okay, that's pretty restrictive. That's why I
Yeah.
ask. Is
I have not seen one with 5. You'd actually, so something I always thought, but I can understand why they kept the intellect at 4 even for the classic constructed heroes, because that might be a little bit overkill and you wouldn't have to think as much as if the classic constructed heroes had 5 in their hand or whatnot. All right, so what do I want to do? I know what I want to do. Let's do this. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to use Redliner's ability to put an arrow card from my hand face up into the arsenal, and it's a searing shot.
wonderful. Of course.
So guess what I'm going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Coming at you with a searing shot for 4. If it hits a hero, they lose 1 life.
All right. With 4, if it hits. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
I might actually make one more name change on Twitch to match the YouTube, actually. So I might actually all the way switch it over to where my Twitch is also TCG Tornado at this point.
Okay.
I've been thinking about it. I think that might be my course of action that I might be doing. Although I'll have to let people know once again I did that. But I've been on the fence of it because there had been people that had followed me when I went from cheesy crackers to music and gaming adventures. So.
Okay.
But a lot of them were people that don't really watch anymore. So.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay.
Right, sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. This is really.
This is why the first turn is somewhat the hardest turn to use.
I'm going to defend for 3. I'm sorry, 2. Defend for 2 of that.
All right. I have no attack reactions.
No actions here either.
All right, so you'll take 2, and then you'll lose another one, so -3.
Okay, 20 minus 3, I'm at 17.
Yes. Combat chain ends.
All right.
I want to put 1 face down in the arsenal, and then draw back up to hand size.
All right.
You might as well do that as well.
What's that?
You get to draw back up to your hand size, too.
Oh, when I put something in my arsenal? Okay.
No, you don't get to put arsenal. It's the first turn, so you can draw back up to your hand size.
Draw back in my hand size. Right, gotcha. Yeah. I don't get to arsenal or anything. It's not my turn. Okay. All right, but if it's my turn, I get an action point. All right. Man, what is this nonsense? Okay, yeah.
Something I needed.
Deals damage to okay.
All right.
I don't really see. Okay.
I really can't line up my shadow on you right now because the way the sun is. Otherwise, I would block. Otherwise, I would actually block the sun out, but I can't.
Huh. That's kind of weird. Okay. And I want to say one time, play an attack action card and a non-attack action card.
Yep.
Okay, and this is an attack action card. You told deals the attack action card I control.
So I'm 100% sure one of the other Rune Blade weapons are already out would actually be better for Briar. But that's just...
Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. I'm just going to pitch for one and just do my once per turn action because
all right.
I feel this is pretty lame in my opinion after coming from Dorinthia.
Yeah, true. I was about to say the Dorinthia one was just straightforward. It's like
how to play this Briar deck, but I don't know. It just seems very I don't know. I don't know. Whatever, man. I want to learn how to play them all, so we'll go ahead. We'll go with this.
Like I said, the Dorinthia one is just straightforward.
I mean, I'm attacking for 2 with my weapon. It's like really.
I'm not going to defend it.
Really? Yeah. I mean, it's only 2. So okay, 2. All right, that's it. I got no attack reactions.
No defense reactions.
Yeah, it's just 18. Yeah, it's just seems pretty lame. All right, so here. Oh, let's see. Arsenal. I want to arsenal something here with my 3 cards. Let's see. Probably be a good idea. Put one of these down there. I think that one needs to go into arsenal. So pitch that. All right. The bottom. So 2 in hand. I'll draw 2 to hand size. All right. So your turn, Caleb.
All right. So now I'm going to play from my arsenal. Enlighten Strike.
All right.
Choose one, and I'm going to choose the Enlighten Strike gains Go Again. So it's coming at you for 5, and I have Go Again.
All right. 5 with Go Again. All right. This is a defense reaction. Okay. Just want to see what we're talking about here. 5 with Go Again.
Yep.
Well, let's see what we got here. What is going on with this deck? This is absolutely...
It's because with all the different elemental and earth and ice, there's going to be so much that you have to pay attention to a lot of card interaction, and I think it's better.
I really don't like it, but anyway, it's fine. We need to learn how to play it anyway. But I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. All right, so let's see what we got here. We have that. Okay, what else we got here? Is that? Okay, maybe. Okay, defending for 2.
All right, I have no attack reactions.
No reactions.
No defense reactions.
Yep.
So you take 3.
All right. Down to 14.
All right, next.
All right.
I'm going to, it's a ranger action.
Okay.
Take aim. The next ranger attack action card I play this turn gains +3 attack. Reload, and then go again. So now, Searing Shot, again.
All right.
Coming at you for 7. And if it hits a hero, they lose 1 life.
Okay, for 7. All right.
Yes.
All right, so let's see. Got a blade break there. Okay, that looks good. What does it do? Okay, not bad. Attack reaction, destroy it. Target, attack action card, gains, go again. Okay, not bad. Okay, so 7 with lose a life.
If it hits.
If it hits, right.
All right.
No, I'm not defending.
Okay. So 7 and then 1 more, 8 altogether.
8, okay.
You're down to 6.
6, yep.
All right. Combat chain closes.
All right.
So to the graveyard. End of turn. That's going to be arsenaled. And then your go.
Okay. Let's see here.
Actually, did I bring my mouse? I wonder if I actually have it in here.
This is just pathetic, man. Pitching for 1 and swinging with the 1.
You're not getting anything good to draw?
Well, when this game is over, I'm going to go through this deck and look at it again, but this is really bad draws, or I'm just not understanding it. So,
okay.
I'm not getting the cards to play. All basically I'm doing is swing with my weapons, so, you know. But I'm going to go through this deck and just see if I can actually find the cards, because it could just be bad draws.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play instant Sigil of Solace and gain 3 to start off.
All right, instant to gain 3.
Puts me up to 21.
Puts you over the starting.
Yep.
21. Yeah.
All right. That's instant, so that goes away. I'll go ahead and take the 2.
All right.
Puts me to 19.
I've got no reaction.
Neither do I.
At 19. Yeah. No, that's it.
Yeah. We'll have to look at this deck, because I'm kind of curious as to what is actually in this too. Because if you're having bad draws or something or whatnot.
Okay, so that's Arsenal. All right, I'm gonna draw 2.
Yep.
Let's see what these 2 say on them. Okay, so I finally drew a good card. Now that I'm at 6 life. But yeah, so I was just wondering where these cards were, because yeah, it's a combination of cards that kind of work together, but I was getting a bunch of like one type, and it's like it was just like, okay,
so I
guess I'm just swinging with the weapon, you know. So
I'm gonna break my talismanic lens.
To
opt 2. kind of like both of those. I'm going to put them like that. Then I will play Seek Horizon. As an additional cost to play Seek Horizon, I may put a card from my hand on top of my deck. Dang it. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Okay, so I've done that. Next, I want to actually do the redliner. So put that face up into my arsenal. Go again. Now I'm going to use Azalea's. Azalea's effect. Put a card from my arsenal on the bottom of my deck. If I do, put the top card of my deck face up into the. As an additional cost, card from your hand on top of from my hand on top of my deck. If I do, Seek Horizon gains Go Again. So I'm coming at you for 4 with Go Again.
All right, 4 with Go Again.
Yes. That's how that play should go.
All right. Okay. I can't use that card because I finally drew a good card. So it can't be that one. Let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, we'll have to see what a good Briar deck list is. Might be able to get away with using some decent cards that are associated with Viserai and Chain because Briar's a Rune Blade.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see here. All right. Yes. Okay. But how much is the attack?
Coming at you for 4.
4. Okay.
And it gains Go Again.
6. All right, here. Well, here, I'll defend for 3.
Okay, so 1 comes through.
Do you have any reactions?
I don't have any reactions. I'm sorry.
All right, so I'm at 5.
All right. So I have Go Again.
Yep.
Then I'll come at you Pathing Helix for 4 with Dominate.
Okay. 4 with Dominate. No Go Again. Any hit effects?
If it hits and I have no cards in my arsenal, I may put a card from my hand face down into my arsenal.
Do you have a card in your arsenal?
I do not, but I have a card in my hand.
All right.
Either way, it's not going to matter because I'm just going to arsenal it at the end of turn. But
right. Gotcha. So it's attacking for 4. I'm at 5. Okay, let's see here. So I got that.
Well, I had no way to, well, I technically do have a way to Go Again, but it's not going to make sense with what I got, so.
Attacking for 4?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'm defending for 1 here, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, blade break, so we'll spend that, break that.
All right. Anything else you're wanting to on that? Okay.
I got no more reactions.
I have no attack I have no attack reactions.
No defense reactions.
So 3 will get through.
All right. Leaving me at 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I do this now or at the arsenal. I'm actually going to do it off the effect there. So that'll go in. Combat chain ends.
All right.
All All right, end step, already arsenaled. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, your go.
Okay, maybe I can do something this turn. Let's see. Okay. Wow. This is just so bad. What is that? Whenever a Okay, so pitching for 3.
All right.
Pitching for 3. Action card.
Entwine Lightning. Lightning, it wasn't fused.
Right.
But it's going to be for 7.
Right, so 4 plus 3, yeah, 7. Attacking for 7.
I'm not. I'm thinking. This might seem like, you know what? First I'm gonna instant Sigil of Solstice, gain 2 life.
Okay.
Back up to 21.
Alright, you liked it at 21. Alright, back up to 21.
Well, you're not gonna go again.
No, I got nothing in my hand. It doesn't make sense for me to burn and go again.
This is gonna seem really silly.
I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this. First of all, I got to pay 1 resource to do that, so then I won't have any resources left. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Defense reaction. Deal 2 damage. Blocks 3 of it. Deal 2 damage to the attacking hero unless they pay 1 resource.
Okay. Does how much damage?
2. That'd be lethal for you if you don't.
So we'll pay the resource. I mean, I couldn't. That resource was going to be thrown away anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
I was debating whether I wanted to open up the arsenal slot more or less.
Right.
So I'm blocking 3 of it.
3 of the 4,
7.
5, 6, 7.
So,
Blocking
yeah.
3. So 4 damage. Is that
Yes.
right? So get you back down under your get you back down under your beginning health here. So 17. 18, yeah, 17. 21 minus 4 is 17. Okay.
All right. All right. Yeah. I get nothing else.
I have no more reactions. No.
Okay.
Comment chain. Yeah. Well, so I needed stuff like this at the beginning, which of course didn't
Right.
have, but all right. So it is in there, just bad draws.
Yeah.
All right. So now I need to draw my hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Caleb, your turn.
All right. My course of action. I play out a Potion of Strength.
Okay.
I have no more action points, so it's now the end of my turn, because this is an item that does not do go again.
All right. Was it 0 cost?
It's a 0 cost.
Just spending your action point on it. Okay.
To play it out, and it does not
What does it do now?
I may spend an action, I may take an action to destroy Potion of Strength, my next attack this turn gains +2 attack and go again.
Okay, so it's giving you +2 on your next attack.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
See, that's where the go again thing goes on this, and I think that's smart because you have to think of just using an action or just a turn to play this out, not do anything else.
Right.
So in that case, what I will be doing is I'm going to arsenal this card and then draw back up to hand size.
Okay.
Perfect. Go ahead.
What is this? Okay. Okay, so I have to pitch for that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing here? We're doing... Okay, so let's...
Pitching for 3.
Pitching for 3? Where are you at?
An attack action card hits a hero this turn. It deals 2 damage to them. If Electrify is played from Arsenal, which it is, draw a card.
So I get to draw a card right now?
You get to draw a card right now.
All right, let me draw a card because that may affect how we do this.
And go again. So, now you have it set up. If your next attack even hits one, then it deals an additional 2 damage. Not arcane damage, which that is significant. Because that means I couldn't do something like with my Bullseye Bracers where it has the Arcane Barrier 1. I can't use that against it. That's straight damage coming to me, and I can't, as far as I know, I can't defend that extra damage. Now,
so draw a card, you draw a card. Okay, if it hits, it deals 2 damage, just regular damage. So you can defend regular damage. Okay.
Which is also different wording than when I played my Searing Shot. They lose 1 life.
Right.
Because of the wording, you're not dealing damage. It's because it hit.
They lose life. It like goes through the shields. Yeah. It's like reminds me of like the rogue's penetrating poison that like on warriors got all this armor stacked up. Penetrating poison goes through and kills a warrior with 1 health but all this armor.
It's not played from Arsenal, so it doesn't get an extra 1 there. But it's coming at me for 6. It is coming for me for 6, and if any of it comes through, then I also get a 2 extra damage dealt to me.
Right. The next time it hits a hero, it deals 2 damage to them. If any of that 6 gets through, right. So that's what I played.
Well, I can at least. No, I can't do that. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll take.
It's just 6 + 2 with 8. There's no go again on it.
I'm not defending with anything.
I've got no attack reactions.
Actually, you know what? Why not?
Are you? Okay.
Why not? Block 1 of it.
Okay, so 6.
Minus 1's 5, and then +2 is
5
7.
+ 2 is 7.
I have no defense reaction,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, so 7. All right, very good. Oops, it was already out. So 17 minus 7 is 10. Still don't have you down to single digits yet.
Right.
Okay, no more action points. Chain closes. All right.
I played that wrong. That's okay.
You did?
Yeah, I had something else in mind and I didn't even do it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let me see if I need to arsenal anything here.
I'll just do this blind. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, might as well. All right, you. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna do Azalea's thing.
Well, I'm still doing end
Oh
of
no,
turn
you're right.
here.
You're right. Sorry.
So I do end of turn. I'm trying to figure out if I need to arsenal something here.
That's right.
Next time. Okay. Okay, so I think this one needs to be arsenaled.
Okay.
Okay, so pitch to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing 2 more for the hand. Okay, Caleb, your turn.
Now it's my turn.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to do things a little differently than I planned out because
because you can.
Well, because I didn't defend the way I was originally thinking.
Okay. So that's going to
okay.
let you do some other stuff now. Yep.
Try to anyway. So I'm going
All
to
right.
use Azalea's ability. Back
Okay.
from my arsenal back into the bottom of my deck. If it's an arrow, it's not. That's okay.
All right, so I got lucky one time.
Yeah. I'm not going to worry about attacking this turn, so end of turn, I'm not going to arsenal. I'm back up to hand. I'm already to hand size. It's your go.
Wow. Okay, it was fast.
I've been with the way my mind works. I'm thinking about 3 or 4 different things at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's mostly because of me drumming and singing.
Oh yes.
So because what I'm doing is one part of my brain is like, okay, I'm drumming, making sure to keep time. Second, I'm listening to my click tracks to make sure I'm in time with that, so that way the additional instruments behind what the rest of the worship team's doing, that way we can keep together and the instruments that are pre-recorded can come in. And then I'm also singing on top of that.
Yep.
So
no, yeah. I get it. Yep. Got a lot going on there.
And so even when I'm not doing that, I'm always thinking of about 3 or 4 different things, and I wish I wasn't sometimes. But that's okay. Oh. Tell you what, though, that would actually be really cool. Now, of course, it's a long shot because he's doing basically almost road to 10K followers with that giveaway Red Zone Rogue is doing. It would be cool because I already know what I would do with some of that stuff if I was the one that won it. That won the giveaway. Okay, all right, here we go.
This is 0 cost.
Bramble Spark. So, Earth Fusion. As an additional cost to play Bramble Spark, you may reveal an Earth card from your hand. The next attack... Okay, sweet. Yep. Alright, so the next attack action card you play this turn gains. When you attack with this, deal 1 arcane damage to target hero. If Bramble Spark was fused, which it was, the next attack action card you play this turn also gains 3 attack. Go again. Alright. Next action. See what happens.
Okay, so let's see how much. Okay, is that right? That is. Yes.
That's the only thing I don't like is the sun just peering in.
So I'm pitching for 2.
Pitching for 2.
And
yeah, I know
this costs 2, so I'm not going to put the dice out. We'll just go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Earth Fusion. As an additional did it cost to play? You can just show me the same exact card again.
Same card again. Yep.
All right. And if it was infused Earth, if Entwine Earth was fused, it gains +2. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus, when you attack with this, deal 1 arcane damage to target hero.
So you get that right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay 1 for my arcane barrier 1. So you're good. So it hits me for 9.
Hits you.
Oh, that's lethal. All right.
You want to change how you do that?
No,
then,
no.
Okay, so the arcane is that
so now
arcane?
You're going to be no, this was 1 arcane damage.
Deal 1 arcane. That is 1 arcane.
But now you're coming at me for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 11.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do.
All right.
I'm not going to defend with anything.
Really? Okay.
Any attack reactions?
I might. Let me just see what we got here. Is this? Don't. Okay. Pay 1, destroy it. Gains go again. Alright. Do I need go again here? I don't think I can do anything with that. Destroy this. The next. Again, cost 2 less to play. Cost 2 less to play. Interesting, but I don't think we can do that. Okay, no attack reactions.
Right.
No.
Defense reaction.
Yes.
Rise above, so I'm going to be blocking for 4, and instead of paying 2, I'm going to put a card from my hand on top of my deck because of. So, 11 minus 4 is 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be taking 7 damage if there's nothing else.
No, there's nothing else. 9 minus 7 is 2.
All right, we're tied at the moment with life.
Let me just see here. Did I create one of these now? Whenever an attack action card control deals damage to opposing hero, create an embodiment of Earth. Whenever an attack action card.
That is an
attack action.
That's an attack
so
action.
I created one of those, it looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, anything else?
No, nothing else.
All right. Attack chain ends. All right, so first things first. Oh, wait a minute. After you get done doing that.
Put that at the bottom. I've got 1 card in my hand, so I'm drawing 1, 2, 3. Okay, Caleb, your turn.
All right, first things first. I'm going to do Azalea's ability. So that's going to go on the bottom. Flip over. Hey, Bolton shot.
An arrow.
Yes.
Of course it's an arrow.
All right, so it'll gain Dominate.
Oh, that's bad news.
Next, popping the Potion of Strength. So that way my next attack this turn gains +2.
Mm-hmm.
Go again. Nimblism, the next attack action card with cost 1 or less you play this turn gains +3 attack.
Okay.
And now, I also play this. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with Dominate. There's go again, and if it hits, reload.
Okay. Let's see here. Destroy. No. Let's see here. It has Dominate.
Yep.
All right, let's see what we got here. That gives me +1 while defending. Non-attack action cards. So let's see if we have a non-attack action card. It probably won't make any difference here. Nope. Attack action. Non-attack action cards. Okay. Probably needs to be this one. Non-attack action cards. So I'll play this. It has 2. It gives me +1, and how much is coming?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Yeah, congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. Yeah.
You actually, so what happened was, so I messed up what I wanted to do.
Okay, yeah, tell me what happened.
And
there?
I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, no, I think I'll take it. Getting ready for this, for what I just did this turn.
Right, right.
I want to do that last turn. But I'm like, no, I can do this. But I wanted to initially use this for that, to put the Bolton shot back on top of my deck, because this was in my hand. And then start I was going to Arsenal a Tripwire Trap. But
okay.
But I figured, so I could put the arrow on here, use Azalea's to get the arrow out, which I did, and then pop the Potion of Strength and Nimblism and have 9 with Dominate.
Yes.
So
fantastic.
that's what I wanted to do the turn before, and my brain went.
That's okay. That's okay. That happens.
So I have a question for you, because that one is. Now, of course, you can say no.
It seems like this deck kind of was a bit of a slow starter this game, so I hope that doesn't happen.
Well, I was going to ask.
It seems like the stuff was there, but it took me about, I don't know, 3-4 turns. It was like a bunch of cards that weren't really doing nothing.
But this is going to be up to you, because you're the event organizer. I was going to see if you wanted to.
Where's my embodiment of Earth? I put it in here.
I gotta bring my. So I was going to ask if you wanted to.
No, that's not it. Where did I do that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I was going to see if you wanted to. Dang it! Of course. Wanted to see if you wanted to swap decks for a game. You play the Azalea, I play the Briar.
Well, I'm still trying to learn Briar, so probably not.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, you have.
I'm going to switch over. I'm actually going to switch over to the Levia.
Yeah, switch over to another deck.
The reason why is because Levia is, with the exception of like 5 cards, is still the same pre-constructed Blitz deck. So if sorry.
I appreciate that. Thank you, but I'm trying to learn this deck, and I don't want to.
Fair enough.
Trying to learn too many decks at once here.
Sorry, everybody who was watching. Surprise camera fall.
That just kind of fell by itself too.
No, I accidentally bumped the table.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. This one's the way this deck is. That's how it's supposed to go. Is you're supposed to get in quick and as much damage as you can before.
Yeah.
And the fact that I use both defense reactions as well as gaining life.
Oh yeah, no, you were playing it right. I feel I need to kind of do something with this deck a little bit. But anyway, okay, so I am player 1.
Oh yeah.
And I lost.
Let me grab my.
Make sure it shows up. Yes, it looks dark. Okay, so let's come back.
Let me quickly grab my computer, my laptop, real quick.
Back to here.
And
yeah, it's still waiting.
That's what I'm
funny.
getting to.
It tells me reported none on player.
Oh, I got to refresh my account information anyway.
It's funny. It's almost instant when it pops up here. Happens pretty quick.
I won. All right, there we go. Should have went through.
It'll give me a second. It's still waiting. There it is. Player 2 reported. We both said you won. Very good. So now I come down here and say that player 2 won. There it is. Player 2 won. That is you. No, I'm not dropping out. I plugged my printer in already this time. So, by the way, I'm still low on ink.
Right, of course.
So that should look good. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so let's just print this out. It just needs to wake it up. I'm sure it's asleep now.
Right.
Should hear it. Yep, there it goes. Okay, and I'll come back here.
So, yeah, well, of course, you're still the event organizer. You're fine with me. You're fine with me switching decks.
Oh yeah, no, you can switch. You can switch decks. That's fine.
All right. Now, of course, if there was like more people and we were, then I couldn't, right?
Yeah, I think you have to have. Yeah, if you play through the tournament, you have to keep the same deck through the tournament. But
I don't think today was. I think today was supposed to be more lax anyway.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so it should have printed out. Let me go grab those off the.
Well, it's been a few weeks since I've actually played this one, so.
Yeah, time to play it again. Oh man, okay. Sure, printed out everything.
With these Ultra Pro clips, which once I buy more sleeves, these are coming out of these blue eclipses and going into some black dragon shields.
Okay, yeah.
These still feel nice.
Yeah.
They're definitely not as.
I I think
not as
the
good.
Professor gave them like a B or something. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not bad. They're just not quite as good.
Right.
But they're not horrible.
The Eclipses have gotten better, but I can tell.
I bought some of those from Walmart, the Eclipse ones, but that was before I really knew.
And
now
I mean, they're not bad. The reason why I went with those was because I don't know. People were still trying. Back when I had started buying Eclipses, people were still figuring out how good the Dragon Shields were.
Right.
And of course, these have gotten better in quality, and so have the Dragon Shields.
Right.
And then when I just switched them, and I can feel in my hands, like, yeah, the Ultra Pro Eclipses, don't feel as good. I don't like the slippery feel anymore on these. I like the other feel with the Dragon Shields. Now if the customizable sleeves didn't have the D and had a matte finish on it, also with like the paint on the inside, so that way it was all the way covered, even though they were given an A-.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather wait, but then I'm like, you know what? I want to kind of get one pack with my actual TCG Tornado logo on it.
Yeah, at least one probably. Let's see here, I'll just make sure this is right. So player 2. Yeah.
And what's even more interesting is a lot of these places online you can go make custom card sleeves. Quality aren't as good, and you're actually going to be paying more than what you're going to be paying Dragon Shield anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think eventually I get some custom card ones, but it's probably not going to be. For one thing, I need to get a more professional looking logo before I put them on a bunch of card sleeves. Like I have one. I pretty much, I mean, that wasn't all me, but I pretty much did it myself. So I'm going to get like a professionally one done. And then sure, I'll probably have some made. But I would like it not to have that D on all of them. You know,
I agree.
Maybe by the end. But it's going to take me a while to get that logo because I'm going to have like a graphic, artist, graphic designer, and do the whole thing. It's, it's a big deal because it's got to go on your social media. It's got to go on your business cards. I got to have a sign made with it. So it's like a big, production really. And I just don't want to stick. I just don't want all that stuff with something I made. It doesn't look. It looks kind of homemade, which is fine, but. When you start growing and you want to have like a sign made and a bunch of business cards and all that stuff, you kind of want it to look a little bit more professional, especially if I'm having card sleeves made with it. So I'm not going to bother with that for now. Because all my stuff, it really nothing matches. Like the sign with my business card, with my social media, I have it, but they don't really match. They're all kind of all over the place. And I want to get consistent branding, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
They all need to be the same, so that's why
I was contemplating about switching my Twitch name over to.
I mean, it's best if you can have them all be the same. Now, for example, like with my website, I had to do singular because the plural with the S
was already taken.
Somebody already had it. Well, there's nothing you can do. I mean, I guess you could offer them like a bunch of money to sell it, but I'm not really that big enough to do it yet. So I'm like, fine, I'll just go with it. So that, or maybe when you join, Twitter or YouTube or whatever, the name you want isn't there, so you have to. So I get it. You may have to, fool with it a little bit, but I mean, it's a work in progress. Like I'm sure you're always changing, coming up with new stuff, and you see, it's just a work in progress. It's a journey.
Funny enough, I've still got some.
Okay, good. You signed that. Great.
I've still got some. Sports card videos to even still put up on TCG Tornado.
Do you?
I haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah. What are they of? Do you remember?
Some baseball, some football.
I mean, were these like packs you opened, or?
Yeah, some of them were here in the shop. Some of them were at the house.
Okay.
Like even the Pokemon. I got the Pokemon ones up actually. It's just backlog of last year that I couldn't get up because I had to. Because my laptop had died.
Yes.
And I had to put it on an external hard drive and.
Yes, I remember now. Yep. All right. Well, let me shuffle these a little better this time. Hopefully, we'll get them in a better order.
Right.
Because it seemed like the deck was there, but I wasn't drawing it. Plus, Yeah, I mean, it's a basic deck anyway. It's not the greatest. So
like I said, I've only changed. Now, this one is, except for 5 cards, like I said, except for 5 cards, it's the pre-constructed Levia.
Levia? Okay, yeah.
Still want to... I would like to get the other Levia specialization that gives me the whatever token thing it is, or it's where it is another player you can actually, where it's another thing you can actually attack to get off the board. Because that thing can also attack on my turn. So. But of course, oh yeah, this deck has the mentors in it. I wonder if the reason...
Now, not mine. The Tales of Aria, there's no mentors in there.
I wonder if they just stopped with the mentor, because it seemed like a good idea in theory, but when it was put into practice, it didn't execute very well or something.
I don't know why. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Right, and since these are Blitz decks, that's why they were probably just in the Blitz stuff and not the.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed when I found out there was no, because I was looking kind of forward to seeing the mentors and who they were, and they were kind of cool, but it's kind of like, yeah, Monarch was the last of the...
You know what would be interesting, and this would probably have to be extremely far down the road, because Magic the Gathering Commander, normally you just have like one card like be your commander. With the exception of, I think, when Battle Bond came along, then you started getting partner commanders and stuff like that, so you could have both of them be your commander and whatnot. It'd be interesting to like see something similar to that, except they're heroes, but like a restriction on it. So like you can run Rhinar and Levia, stuff like that. Like keep the classes the same.
Yeah. So that
way you can't just be overpowered and be able to mix different classes outside of the main thing. Like, so Levy is a Shadow Brute. Rhinar's just a Brute.
Right.
I think it would be interesting. So they would have like, you could, but I mean like these partner heroes. So what you could do now, if they make this a thing, that would be, why are our mats off for some reason now? I mean, these parts were, but now they're just off a little more.
I don't know. Maybe
that was probably me when I bumped the table.
Yeah, probably more likely. Yeah, I don't think I bumped mine.
So, but I mean, like if you're playing Classic Constructed, and all of a sudden, like these partner heroes came out to where you could have 2 heroes. Now, for the Classic Construction, each hero actually has 20 life, so you do have a collective of 40 life.
Okay.
And but what would be interesting is, so with these partner heroes, what would be interesting with these partner heroes, so you have them both out, and because you're choosing to attack this hero, especially like if you're in a pot of 4 playing multiplayer, you choose which hero to attack. Okay. I know you're blocking the...
Yeah, I want to look at you, but the sun is like right above your head, so that's fine. I mean, it's fine. So pretend this is another hero. So you have another hero. But like I said, keep it in the classes so that way you still... But like one hero gets one weapon, one hero gets another. So you can choose. I see what you're saying.
But each of them only have 20... Like if you're playing Classic Constructed, you still have a 60 card deck, but you're playing with 2 20 life heroes.
Okay.
And you get the effects of both heroes, but I like I said, I would keep it in the same like main class, like the Brute here, and like keep it another Brute, or Shadow and Shadow, Light and Light.
That's interesting. Yeah. I see what you're saying there. That's interesting.
So you get a little bit more, but the thing is, if you're playing with 2 20 life heroes, it's kind of the equivalent of 1 40 life hero.
Right.
You still play with a 60 card deck. I mean, it does like open up a little bit more, but when you're attacking, you choose to attack either this hero or this hero.
Yes.
Then when one hero is gone, you still have the other one on board.
Hero.
But once both of the heroes are out, then you lose the game.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. So does Magic have a
it's actually a thing called part. It's in Commander. So commanders are legend. So if it says legendary creature on it, then it can be your commander.
All right.
As long as it says legendary creature. Now some exceptions are, some of these legendary creatures have a thing in their text box that said partner. You can play as commander with another card that has partner on it.
Okay.
So you can mix and match a lot of partners. Some Planeswalker cards has, you can use this card as your commander. Okay. And there's two that are Will and Rowan. I forget what they gave the last names to, but that's a brother and sister. Mm-hmm. And those are commanders, and you can partner with each other.
Oh, okay.
And which that's a partner with this and partner with that, so you can have. But I mean,
I see.
I think it would be cool to do something like that.
Yeah.
So another good example would be Dorinthia and, let's say, Bolton.
Bolton and Dorinthia, sure.
Bolton and Dorinthia. So you have like the aspects of Dorinthia where her stuff is when you attack with a weapon, and you can attack again with the weapon, and then whatever Bolton does, where you can put stuff into the soul, and you can have both of those. You can have both of those effects going on. Once again, you're playing with a 60 card deck like you would in Classic Constructed. So, except for anything that says legendary on it, whether it be the symbol or it says in the text box, you can still have 3 of a copy. Now, the only thing being, you don't get 8 pieces of armor. You still get 4.
Still the 4, yeah.
Still the 4 pieces of armor. But one hero would get a 2-handed weapon or 2 one-handers, and then same with the other hero would get a. Now, obviously, if I do something like that,
interesting. Yeah,
I thought that would be.
That's kind of cool.
I know that's like spitting off the top of my head, but I'd want to at least try that out.
That's interesting.
I mean, card like you know how people are starting to do just common cards only in
Flesh commoner, I think is what they're
commoner.
Yeah, commoner.
Which
or
makes
Pauper or whatever it is.
I think it would be Pauper because Pauper was not a term that Wizards themselves came up with.
Okay.
Just like before they coined the term commander, it was EDH, Elder Dragon Highlander, which is why it's the singleton card.
Okay.
You could also do probably do a singleton style deck too.
Yeah.
Oh, I've still got to finish shuffling. I'm so sorry. I'm talking, rambling, and.
All right, finish on. I'm gonna go. Have you put it online that you won? Let's see here. Okay, yes. So I printed. Okay, no, I did. I printed that out. So let me back up out of there. So okay, so it's up to me now. Yes. Everything printed out fine. You signed. So I'm gonna say accept reports. Then we go back to tournament and pair round 2. It should be the next thing. So
like even with that, so let's say you partner Levia and
two.
So if this is the case, you could potentially partner young Levia and young Chain together because they both share shadow.
Okay.
And say you go up against young. Oops, this is nudged over a little bit. Let's see what happens when I do that.
So it looks like I'm player 2 this time.
I'm waiting for the VOD to catch up to me.
Round 2 Swiss.
There we go, that looks better. So you play young Levia and young Chain. So anything.
Yeah.
So anything that's. I wouldn't say regular Brute or regular Rune Blade. What you would do, the restriction with that is you can put in Shadow Brute, Shadow, and Shadow Rune Blade.
Okay.
So you would have to keep it to that because the theme, and then of course regular Shadow cards because Levia and Chain, and then of course they would also share Blood Debt. You get to choose which single point of Blood Debt goes to which hero as well.
Oh, okay.
However, because you're playing with young Levia, as long as you keep discarding, you're still not going to get Blood Debt on either.
Right, you're not.
So then, on the other flip side,
wow, that might be OP.
That might be OP.
It might be.
Now that part might be OP.
You'll figure something out to
now,
make
do you
it
like,
more fair and balanced.
But then on the other side, do young Bolton and young Prism. You're doing stuff, putting stuff into Hero Souls, doing different stuff with the light. So with them, you could do Light Phantasm, Light Warrior, now that one, Light Warrior, Light Phantasm, and I would say And then I would also say just light. So, but I mean, you could probably put just regular Brute, regular Rune Blade, regular Phantasm, which Phantasm cards only exist in Monarch, and
Right.
and some other warrior stuff in there too to bolster it up. Obviously, Go Bananas would be anything that's, I would say anything that's banned in Classic Constructed would also be banned in this format because you're playing with 60 cards.
Right.
So you can't use Duskblade. You can't use that one card that's banned with Chain anyway. You can't use Go Bananas because that would require you to open packs.
Seeds of Agony, it's all that would be banned.
Now, if you wanted to run Rudy and then the other merchant, if you happen to have a copy of Rudy and the other, and then a copy of the other merchant out of Crucible War, go for it. If you want to do double merchant, anything in the general section out of all 5 sets, have at it.
I think that's funny. It's like you're making a deck of PSA graded cards.
Oh, that's right. You can only make a deck of PSA graded cards.
Right, because with him in the deck, only PSA graded cards can be in that deck. Now, it does not say PSA 10 graded cards.
No.
But if you draw a card and it's a PSA 10, put it in your hand. And it says, if not, that means there's probably like PSA 9s, PSA 8s in there.
How would you
then
shuffle
your
that?
opponents each draw a card.
So I know.
So really, you want to have all PSA 10s
I know that's a card
in your
that's
deck.
really not meant to be played. I'm well aware of that.
Yeah.
But
how do you shuffle your PSA
First of
cards?
all, they're all in cases.
They're all in cases. That's
So you put them all in team bags, or the graded card bags.
The graded card
But your
sleeves,
stack's
yeah.
going to be extremely high for one. How are you going to shuffle that?
How are you going to shuffle? How are you going to shuffle that?
By the way,
that's pretty funny though. I mean, I thought the card was comical. It's
You know
hilarious,
what's funny?
and it totally speaks to Rudy's sense of humor.
Yes, especially when he put out. Was that 2 nights ago now?
Yeah, like a couple nights ago.
Nights ago when he put that when Rudy from Alpha Invest
just for Patreons. I think he was offering for like $1,000 Patreons.
And so it's funny.
They're already
the next
flipping
day,
it for double. You know,
the next day,
Yeah.
the people, the regulars, with the except obviously me because I'm only doing stuff here. I'll eventually hopefully start making individual Flesh and Blood content besides these, which I'm wanting to do pretty
awesome,
soon.
man. Whatever you want to do.
It's funny. So a lot of the regular Flesh and Blood channels that put out like Kitchen Table TCG is one of them. I don't think Red Zone Rogue did it. But you saw that video from Kitchen Table TCG?
I did. He's actually a Patreon of Rudy. And he said he was getting that and everything.
And he said it's a scam, which Rudy said himself it's a scam.
Yeah, he was, and he was waiting for all the thumb downs, votes, and everything. So it's like, yes. So
Look,
it's pretty
more
much
power
it is.
to you if you can afford it.
It's not playable.
It's not playable.
If you have the money and
technically, yes,
it's like
no, it wouldn't be playable.
If you have the money and want to have fun with it, absolutely. But most people are like, well, it's not playable. It's not this. It's basically a made up card.
The thing being,
proxy,
it is actually the first promo card that was made.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think you said it was from back in...
It was before Go Bananas.
Yeah.
Because it's got the promo 001.
Right. So it was before that, and it's just now... Rudy said, if you watch the video, he's been waiting for a long, long time to bring this out, and he's finally done it. And the card is hilarious.
It is.
I laughed my butt off, and when you look at it, it looks just like Rudy sitting in the chair.
That's why
he looks like King Rudy with his PSA 10s. And I remember watching his video back in the day. This was like, I don't know, probably like 5 or more years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was out to get every PSA 10 of like a Lotus or whatever card it was.
Lotus.
I'm gonna corner the market and get every PSA 10 at the time. So I think that's totally Rudy.
Yep.
You know, and the card makes kind of fun of it. He makes fun of himself. You know,
it's really cool.
Yeah. So I think that's all. I think it's fun, and I enjoy, laughing with him because he has fun laughing himself. But yes, people will be serious, call him a scammer and all this. Look, look. You don't have to buy that card. It's really not that playable. In most things, it won't be tournament legal. So it's like you don't have to have that card. It's just funny. I mean, who in the heck would make a deck full of slab cards, right?
Right.
Well, PSA, King Rudy with his PSA 10s, it's hilarious,
For you.
And if you draw a PSA 10, you get to put it directly into into your hand. So, okay, that's mine. All right, so here. Let me do
Yeah, I
this.
was still shuffling while I was talking. I'm like, wait a minute,
That's
shouldn't we
good.
be playing a game?
Yeah, that's good. So, all right, there's you. Here's me. Let me just make sure that it says I'm in round
Yeah,
2
so
here.
we'll need to roll again.
All right, so make sure it says that I am... Yes, it's waiting for I won or I lost. Now, this game, you are player 1, and I am player 2.
Okay.
Yep, good to go, man. We're good to go. So you want me to roll first this time, then?
Yes, you go ahead and roll.
All right, come on. Boxcars.
4.
4. That's not the boxcar.
7.
Oh, you rolled 4 with 1 dice, so... All right, I guess you get to decide what's
I'm
going
going
to
to go
be.
first again.
Of course you are.
All right, time to draw.
And you're playing
Levia.
Levia. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was having a fits with her when I was playing with... No, was it Prism?
It was with
Was
Prism.
it Prism? Yeah.
I did not know that it was the counter to Prism because... It's
Right.
like, well,
It ended up being that because you were killing the whole combat chain. You were basically killing.
I sure
so,
was. Wasn't trying to either.
Yeah. So, but anyway, all right. So let me try and remember Levia here. You might have to refresh my
All right.
brain because
So, her ability does, if your card with 6 or more attack has been put into my banished zone this turn, cards I own lose blood debt during the end phase.
right. That's right. You're keeping track of your blood debt, but it really never.
I've
much
never
of
had
anything,
it.
right.
I've never had it trigger
Because
once
I remember
so far.
you had a bunch of blood debt cards.
I
and
kept banishing.
It could have killed you, but you kept
banishing.
You
and-
kept getting rid of the blood debt because I don't know, one time you had like 6 or 8 cards over there with blood debt.
Now,
But
because I've opened more, I've gotten cards that I can use in this deck that have blood debt, but I can play it from the banished zone.
okay, good, because
So-
that's the idea.
Because
Yeah.
what I want to do is not only playing from the banished zone, they
'Cause
get
that's
back
what-
into the discard pile, I can banish them again and play them again.
Because that's what chain does. It's like you got you're playing with the cards in your hand, but you're also playing with the cards over in your banished zone.
But the
So
thing-
it's like you got more than 4
Some
cards.
of those
you
are
know,
just
so-
shadows, so I can use them in the deck, which is
right,
nice.
right, nice.
All right,
nice.
so I know what I want to do. That's right.
okay,
This is somewhat high cost, definitely different to how the Ranger plays, but we're going to do this. So I'm going to pitch for 3.
all right.
So we're going to start that off. Next, we're going to pay 2 of that to play Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell.
Sounds
As an
boring.
additional... it's supposed to. Oh, no, I cannot do that. I'm taking that back.
All right, well,
We're going to go...
redo.
Yes, redo. All right. So we're going to ban it. We're going to pitch this one. All right. I'm going to give myself... give myself 3 do-overs during the match. That was the first one.
All right.
If I use up all 3, I can't take anything back after that.
This is a self-imposed.
Mhm.
Okay, very
Right.
good.
Going to pay... No, I can't do that one either. All right, so we'll just do this
Are you
then.
going to use up a do-over in your 2 do-overs in your first
Yep,
turn?
I'm using 2 do-overs.
I'm just
Pitching
messing with you.
I'll just say that one. Because I didn't play anything but I just took the pitch back.
Gotcha.
All right, pitching for 1.
All right.
Savage Swing. As an additional cost to play Savage Swing, discard a random card.
Oh, okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5,
All right.
6. Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell.
Okay.
All right, so coming at you for 7.
Okay.
Right
Wow,
off the bat.
7.
Right off the bat.
Okay. Whew. Boy, you're not fooling around. You're not messing around.
No. I remember
Wow,
I usually just do
that's
like
a heavy hit.
I
man.
remember I just
7.
do I more or less just do 1 attack per turn, but I hit pretty hard.
Man, let's see what I got here. Okay.
See, I like the Convulsions one because if a card with 6 or more attack is banished this way, the next attack action card you play gains whatever attack depending on the pitch and dominate. Can't believe I did that. That's okay. I'll be working on the Leviathan.
Okay, I'm defending for 3 here.
All right. So you're defending for 3. I have no attack reactions.
No reactions.
All right, so you take 4.
All right. Start off at 20 minus 4. I'm at 16.
Okay. I have nothing else. I have no more action points, so combat chain ends.
All right.
Arsenal goes underneath.
Okay, so I'm going to draw up to my hand size first turn only.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, pitching for 3.
All right. Pitching for 3. Wherever it is on the die.
Wherever it is on there somewhere. All right, 3. Okay, let's see here. So. Okay, so I want to play. Okay, so this costs 2. So I'll bring this down to 1. Okay, and Twine Earth. Is this a cost to play Twine Earth and reveal an Earth card from your hand? Sure, why not? There's
Yes.
Earth.
Earth Fusion.
If it was fused, it gains +2.
Yes.
There's no go again on that, so that would be 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want to play this. Wait a minute. No, I can't do that.
Okay, so coming at me
Nope.
for 8.
Yep.
Coming
8.
at me for
Can't
8, you
do
said?
that. Yep. 8. Yep.
So, first, I'm going to use the Battle Worn on this
Okay.
to block 1, so 7.
Okay.
Then, I'm going to block for 3 more, so I block half of any attack reactions.
No attack reactions.
And I have no defense reactions, so I take 4.
Okay. 20 minus 4, 16.
All right.
All right, no go agains. All right, no, that's it.
Okay.
No more action points. Let's see. Do I want to arsenal something here? Okay, I think that needs to be arsenal, so I'm keeping 1.
All right.
Pitching, I'm drawing my hand size. Okay, Caleb, your turn.
All right. So first things first, I'm going to destroy Goliath Gauntlet. The next attack action card with cost 2 or greater I play this turn gains +2 and go again. Then I'm also going to destroy Heart and Cross Strap. The next attack action card I play this turn costs 2 less resource to play. Go again.
Okay.
Pitch for 1, because it's going to cost 1 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Deadwood Rumbler. Draw a card, then discard a random card, If a card with 6 or more attack is discarded this way, banish a card from a graveyard. Blood debt coming at you for 10.
Alright.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it!
4.
Lady Barthamont. That was my mentor.
Okay, so she doesn't have the qualifications on the...
She doesn't trigger to banish a card from graveyard, but I don't have to worry about that anyway right now.
Right.
So, still coming at you for 10.
Alright, so yeah. 8, 2 is 10. Yeah, that's a hefty,
Yep, coming at 10. Better put this in there now.
That's a lot.
Like Phil Swift from Flex Tape says, now that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I can't do his voice at all. Now I like the Ebon Fold not having to discard a random card.
That is nice. What on earth? Okay. Interesting.
I did discard a random card.
If this is correct.
All right.
But I want to defend for 2.
Okay.
I want to play this instant from my arsenal.
If it doesn't cost anything, you should be able to play the instant. Well, even if it costs something, you'll be able to. You can play instants at any time.
From my arsenal?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and I want to target defending Earth or elemental action card gains +3 for 0 cost. So
okay.
I want to get +3 to my 2 on there.
So it'd be defending 5 of it so far.
Right.
Are you wanting to defend with anything else?
No, that's all I'm defending with.
I have no attack reactions.
No reactions here.
All right, so you will be taking 5.
So how much is this? This was 8. 8
8
plus 2 is 10. Minus 5 is 5. Is that
Yep.
what we got here? All right, so 16 minus 5 is 11.
Yep. All right, I have no more action points, so attack chain ends.
All right.
Closes. Yeah, once I get some, you can definitely tell. Once I get some dragon shields, these are going to be seen a lot better because the windows on those are foggy.
Yeah, they are.
I've also had them for a little bit too.
Yeah, they are a little bit more. Maybe the dragon shields will get like that in time. I don't know. I just haven't had them long enough, but they are a little bit milky.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have something in my arsenal.
I don't like that. I certainly hope these don't get like that.
1,
We don't know. Maybe they
2,
will.
3. Alrighty. Your go.
All right. You have an action point here. So. Okay.
Okay. This is going to be an interesting turn. So if you play a non-action and an action card.
Yeah.
And if you can initiate it, go again after that action, then that was it. see. Sorry. That's why I said I think some of the other Rune Blade weapons might fare better because of how Rosetta Thorn is set up.
Okay, so I'm pitching for 2.
Pitch for 2.
And I'm just going to attack with the weapon.
All right, coming at me for 2.
So down to 1. Yep.
I won't block any of it. Do you have any reactions?
No attack reactions.
No defense reactions.
All right.
So I take 2.
Yeah, 2. There you are over here. 16 minus 2 is 14.
Yes. All right.
I mean, it's turns like this that I feel like I whiffed.
There's
you know,
there's ways to make this thing play better.
Yeah, it's just kind of weak. You know, you feel kind of really. I mean, it's like seriously, come on, man. You know, it's just like. But we will do the best we can with what we have to work with. So. I'm going to arsenal that, keep 1, draw 3. Your turn, Caleb.
All right. This is going to be a big turn.
Ooh. Bring it.
All right. So first off, discarding for 1. Or sorry, not discarding. Pitching for 1.
Pitching for 1, yep.
I'm going to use that 1 to play for my arsenal, Underworldly Bellow. As an additional cost to play... Whoa, wait, hold up. Gotta make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Nope. 7... Let me think for a minute.
It's all right. Take your time. I'm still looking at the cards I drew.
Oh, this is my last undo.
All right.
That's my last undo.
Okay. You know, really, we're learning here, so I'm not... Yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
We're just going to do this. Pitch for 6.
Pitching for 6. Whoa, okay. Hurt me.
Here we go. Soul Harvest. The Levia specialization. As an additional cost to play Soul Harvest, banish 6 cards from my graveyard. It gains +1 for each card with Blood Debt banished this way. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the graveyard. So.
How many have Blood Debt? Do you know? How much for hurting? Because it's already 6. So banish 6. Okay.
Okay.
+1 damage for each card banished this way. Holy cow. Okay. With Blood Debt. Okay.
Dang it. Okay. All right, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one we'll get in there when it's
Sure.
2.
All right. Does that have Blood Debt?
No.
Okay.
Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell.
All right. Well, that's good for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Yeah. 4.
That's the Lady Barthelmont, so it does not.
No Blood Debt. Okay.
6 is a roll again.
3. Blood Debt.
Nope.
No. Okay. So far, so good.
5, I have to roll again.
All right.
6, roll again. 6, roll again. 1. Nope, no Blood Debt so far.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3.
That one should, yep.
So 1 with Blood Debt. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one does too.
Okay, so, and that's it. No more. Okay, so 2. So you're adding 2 attack for the 2 with Blood Debt, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So hitting for 6 + 2 is 8. Is that what's going on here?
Yep.
Okay. Excuse me. Hitting for 8. That's a pretty good hit.
It would also be more effective if you were playing one of the 2 light heroes as well.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Levia's a Leviathan. It's actually pronounced Leviathan, like Leviathan.
Leviathan? Yeah, okay, that does make sense.
Leviathan, yeah.
Yeah.
What makes this funny is the star in that circle that they got down there. That's not a pentagram. That's a Star of David.
The star, really?
Yes.
Okay.
if you look how the points are,
Yeah.
that's just directly from each other. That's a Star David.
That is. It's a 6-pointed Star David. You're right. That's funny because it should be the upside down 5-pointed star.
The pentagram, but it's not.
Right? But it's not. But
I almost said pentagon by accident.
you look at that close enough, you'd be
It's
like,
Star David.
So this is attacking me for 8?
Yes, it's attacking you for 8. Oh, I did get a Goliath Gauntlet in my. Sorry, I'm looking at the Welcome to Wraith pack I opened earlier. Oh yeah, I have water. That might be good to have. Whew.
Okay, no, no defense.
All right, you're taking all 8?
Any attack reactions?
I have no attack reactions.
No reactions from me either. So
right.
8.
Taking 8, you're down to 3.
Yeah, don't like it, but...
All right, so end of turn. There's already something arsenal. I'll put Blood Debt doesn't trigger because it went into the banished zone this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I draw back up to hand size. 1, 2, 3. This is actually in. Oh, wait a minute. I need to roll one more card. There we go. Okay. Of course, I'm going to be still upgrading the Leviathan deck.
Oh,
further.
Yeah. I hear you.
Like I said, I'm gonna try that little experiment that I talked about earlier as well. I really do want to try that.
That absolutely. Let's see here. So that's cost 2. Okay, so pitching for 2.
Yep.
Pitching for 2.
Pitching for 2.
Playing Earthlore Surge.
This the next attack action card you play this turn gains +3 and go again.
Okay.
Holy crap! That you know what that means? The red Earthlord Surge would gain
give you so that actually uses all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to have to.
Where's my other one now?
Now I'm going to have to pitch for 3.
Pitching for 3.
Because this one costs 3.
Okay, red evergreen. So first off, you're already coming at me for 10. What am I at? 14? If it's played from Arsenal, which it wasn't.
It was not. Put
it on the bottom of your deck when the combat.
Right, that would be cool, but it's not from Arsenal. But
all right, so 10's coming at me, eh?
So 3 + 7 is 10, right? So there's not really any more effects on there. No hit effects, no. They both get to the graveyard.
So I'm at least going to block 3 of it. I have. Do you have any attack reactions?
Let me just see here. No attack reactions.
And no defense reactions.
Okay.
So I'm taking 7.
Right, so 7, 8, 9, 10 minus 3 is 7, taking 7 damage. Yeah, you're still in good shape. You're still at 7 there. So, all right, no more action points.
All right.
Chain closes. We already have some arsenal. I had to pitch 2 cards that time to get the pay for the costs.
So some turns end up being. That's why I like how the Ranger is low cost. And
that's nice.
And I know you've been paying attention where I barely have to pitch anything.
I know. It's like 0 and 1 cost cards. It's like, you know.
And the one that actually costs 2, all you have to do is, as long as you have it set up to where you have something already in your arsenal and you have an arrow card in hand, all you do is play that, putting the arrow card back on top, and then it's ready for... That's how it plays.
Yep.
All right, so now...
Plays nice, that's for sure.
All right, so now... This is going to seem like a weird setup. But first... Oh, wait a minute. Can I do that?
Let's see what I drew here. Okay.
I should have planned that out a little bit further. Oh, okay, let's go. All right, fair enough. So let's go ahead and pitch for 2.
All right.
All right, so paying 1. Unworldly Bellow. As an additional cost to play Unworldly Bellow, banish 3 cards from graveyard.
Well, there you go. There's your 3.
Blood debt. No blood debt. Oh, no. Yeah, that actually has no blood debt.
Okay.
No blood debt. The next Brute or Shadow attack action card I play this turn gains +2 attack. Go again. Ping the other one. Graveling Growl. Play it only if a card with 6 or more attack has been put into my banish zone this turn, which has. Coming at you for 9.
Great. And we're at 3.
Yep. So you got to at least block 7 to live.
Well, let's see what we have here. Okay.
Oh, no. We're in the middle of attack. I don't know why I was thinking that. Go ahead.
Okay, just trying to figure out my strategy here. Sorry, tagging me for how much now?
9.
9? Okay, and I am pitifully low. 9, and I'm at 3, so I have to block at least how much?
7 to stay alive.
Yeah, because if I only block 6, I'm at 3 all down, so I have to block at least 7. Holy cow.
And there's no dominate on it, so it's...
Yeah, it's gonna empty my hand and not leave me enough to pitch and play and all that stuff. That's problematic. So let's see what we can do here. Need to All right.
Oh, I can do that. Okay. That works.
At least 7. Okay.
I do apologize. Can I do this even though the trigger is way past? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're learning. What do you want to do?
Destroy this.
Okay.
Because cards with 6 or more was put into my banish zone. I may destroy this if I do gain an action point. I'm wanting to destroy that in the response to putting the...
You gain an action point?
Yes. I'm not going to use it, but I wanted to gain the action point.
Okay.
Setting stuff up for others' stuff.
Right. At least 7. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay.
Now, in future games, I gotta remember, I gotta destroy that when that happens. If I want to destroy it.
Okay, I'm actually going to defend for 7.
All right.
Yeah, shielding for 7.
I have no attack reactions.
No defense reactions.
All right, you take 2.
All right. I'm hanging in there with one.
All right. I do have an action point, but I'm not
You
going to
do.
use it. So combat chain closes.
All right. Graveyard.
Arsenal.
I knew what this was.
That goes on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this sounds really irritating.
Okay, is it my turn then?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to pitch for one and spend one.
Okay.
Just with my weapon there.
I'm not going to.
Attacking for 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not going to defend with anything.
No attack reactions.
No defense reactions.
All right. That's it for that. What was that? 2. So 7 minus 2. You're at 5. I'm at 1. Okay. End of turn. I already have that in the arsenal. Okay. Draw 2 hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Caleb, your turn.
All right, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to pitch for 3. I'm going to play Consuming Aftermath. As an additional cost to play Consuming Aftermath, you may banish a card from my hand. If a shadow card is banished this way, which that is a shadow card, Consuming Aftermath gains Dominate.
Okay.
So it's 6 with Dominate.
6 with Dominate. Oh, that's going to be a problem, man. I have to block all 6 with 1 card. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't think anything in my deck is... Or even 5 if I kicked in this. But, yeah, no. There's nothing like that exists in my deck at all. So
and I would have still had one more turn because I wouldn't have been able to put anything into my graveyard. I would have taken Blood Debt, but I only had 3 cards with Blood Debt in my graveyard.
So it would have been -3 then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're still good. Yeah,
I would have had to block everything you sent at me after that. But...
Right. Yeah, I didn't, basically, I mean, I had to defend with my whole hand last turn, so otherwise I think I could have probably killed you.
What's
but,
interesting is I don't think these, now this is just me, I don't think these new pre-constructed Blitz decks are as powerful as the ones from Monarch. I don't think the Tales of Aria ones are as powerful as the ones
Are as powerful? Okay.
That's just my...
Well, we know Chain is pretty, powerful because, I mean, he was at the calling and it was either Chain or the anti-Chain, which was Prism, that pretty much beat everybody else. So, yeah, I mean, I would say you're right. These do seem more balanced, though. Like if you're, I don't know, sealed deck or drafting, I think it seems more
balanced. They're more balanced.
Probably more balanced, which is probably what you want. I
really wanted to have Lady Barthelmont in my mentor spot.
Yes, I did too. I like seeing when people can play their mentors because I don't have a mentor in this deck.
But she got randomly discarded, but that's okay.
So I lost. Okay, so it's...
And unfortunately, I think I'll have to jet out.
Okay, that's all right, man.
So...
Just a little after 6. All right, so I'm saying I lost.
I've got to go pick up Lucas.
Yeah. So, what time you got to get him?
Well, they wanted me to pick him up around 6, and it's just passed.
Yeah, it's just turn 6 now.
Yeah. So
go ahead and report your win.
Yes, I will, and I will start looking for someone to raid as well.
And I'll print that out.
So, oh shoot! I accidentally exited out. Touch screen, so I brought it over.
That's okay. Yeah, you can get back in there and just report your.
Oh yeah,
win.
there wasn't anything in the chat except for it showing that I was live, and that's it.
Okay. Was there anybody lurking today, or?
I don't know. I have the viewer count turned off, so that way I'm not focused on it.
Gotcha. It's all right. It's all good. Yeah, no worries.
Because if I have it on, then I tend to look every time.
Yeah, that's okay. I was just asking if you knew. It's not a big deal. I was just asking.
Manny Paradox. Yep, it was insightful. Of course, as soon as I said that.
somebody
yeah, how you doing, Manny? Hopefully you're doing well.
Let's see here.
And I mean, yeah, we get
like, there you go. Just got the report.
Right,
yeah, we just got the report. All right, so yeah, so you were player 1 in that one.
Yep.
So
no problem, Manny. So it looks like regularly for the most part I'll be streaming Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays, all in the afternoon. Sunday normally would be a little bit earlier, but the town had a pickers market today, so we started a little bit later. Sundays would normally be at 1, probably 1 p.m. Central, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Today it was 4 p.m. Central, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays we're doing these at 5 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
And I mean the card game's only been out for has been alive for 2 years, and it's a fantastic game. I love it. Gerald, the shop owner that was sitting across from me playing, likes it, even though I kind of souped up my decks because I've been buying.
You bought the packs.
I bought the packs.
To soup them up.
Oh yeah.
That's the idea.
Oh yeah. Where's my? I need to grab my Welcome to Wraith binder.
By the way, we need to say happy 2-year anniversary.
Oh yeah, so Flesh and Blood's 2-year anniversary to the first set. It actually came out with Welcome to Wraith.
Yep.
2
years ago.
It's kind of unfortunate.
It's already tomorrow in New Zealand,
right?
So
that's where
it's the 11th. So yeah, it's.
So unfortunately, I was the only person that showed up for this. Gerald, yeah, he showed up for it, but he also runs the shop. So
well, I had to show up, didn't I?
Yeah. Who else am I going to play against?
Yeah,
if it's just me?
Can't play myself. Yeah.
So I was given a free pack of Welcome to Wraith, which, if nobody else buys it,
everyone who played into the tournament today got a free pack. So, well, that would be you,
right?
You're everyone.
And now, if you leave those other 3 in that box intact, I'll probably most likely come in at Twitch payout time by the other 3 packs.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's still
that way I finish that box up too.
Right. So you finished off the Crucible War. You're almost finished off the Welcome to Wraith.
And that's gonna be like what, $12 plus tax somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Because Welcome to Wraith is like $3. I don't know. I really like the that one where it makes a card cost 2 less resource.
Yeah.
Other than that Barkbone strapping where you have to roll to gain the resource.
Yeah. I like that too. I wasn't able to utilize that fully in these games, but I do like that card. So player 1, you were player 1. So yeah, and then just. Sign that when you get a chance.
Hey, but you beat the crap out of me when with the Dorinthia Classic.
Yes, with your own deck. I mean, in playing Briar, it's okay. I'm learning it, but man, I really am missing that gal.
I 100% told you what she does.
Dorinthia. like I say, I do need to learn how to play Briar better, but I am seriously missing Dorinthia. I'm like, man, give me that weapon attack, and then attack reaction, and oh man, sweet.
I need to go find someone to
see if anybody's playing Flesh and Blood, if possible.
Yeah,
I mean, this is the 2-year anniversary. Please let there be somebody on the 2-year anniversary playing it, please.
I agree. Yeah.
Because it actually is tomorrow.
53 viewers in card games, so that's hopeful.
It's actually tomorrow in New Zealand. It actually is the 11th
Stage
there,
0,
and they are celebrating this.
Digimon. We're the only one playing Flesh and Blood.
Really? Oh, man. Well, I know they were playing it earlier because they all had their box breaks and, with the first editions and everything. And
next, now we go to people I follow.
Yeah, if nobody's, yeah.
And I start at the bottom and go up. That way, people who don't have as many can get
some viewers. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to hit accept all reports.
All right, we are going to raid over to my friend, to somebody I've known from YouTube and Twitch for a while now. His name is White Mage Serenia, and he's playing Wild Arms 3, which is I think it's either a PS1 or I think it's a PS1 video game.
Okay.
I'm not 100% remembering that correctly, I don't think. So, but I've known the guy for years. He started out on YouTube and then switched over to doing his Let's Plays, playing them through Twitch and then moving them over to YouTube. So, Light,
cool,
Mage, Serenia.
Okay, I just ended the tournament with 2 rounds. You won both rounds.
Oh, he just went off the air. Are you kidding me?
Oh, right, right when you're, sometimes that happens, I know.
We'll find somebody else.
Yeah, find somebody else.
Dang it, Serenia, I was about to raid you. That's
yeah. He didn't know.
Nope, he wouldn't have. I'm looking. There's actually been times that I've seen a lot of it where people have raided somebody and the person they raided just went off the air at the same time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that kind of stinks. You wasted that whole raid. Yeah. So I've run 10 tournaments now.
Yes, so we're
in double digits. 10 tournaments ran. That's good. That's awesome. That looks good for getting next month's Armory kit.
Yes, it does.
Keep up the good work. And I have a bazillion of tournaments still left for the month of October. I put in all the Tuesday Armories. I put in all the Thursday Classic Atruxes, and I put in the Sunday afternoon kind of freewheeling, whatever we want to do. I put it down as Blitz, but if we want to do something else, we can.
You know what? We'll raid the people who are the founders of the stream team that I'm in.
Okay.
PAA Streaming, they're actually doing for people who show up like bingo to win Steam codes, but I normally don't do that.
Okay.
Last time I did that, I actually won a bunch of Leisure Suit Larry games.
Leisure Suit Larry. That's a blast from the past.
That's a raunchy blast from the past.
Is that game still going on? Because I remember
there's been a couple of new ones, yes.
I remember when the original Leisure Suit Larry came out and everybody was playing it on like their disc, because it was back when we had those 3.5-inch discs. They're playing it was dirty, and they kind of had it bleeped out, but you could kind of see what was going on and stuff. And then they came out with Leisure Suit Larry 2, 3.
It's still raunchy.
Still raunchy. I mean,
it's now not the original Larry. I think it's the original Larry's nephew, who's also named Larry at this point.
Well, that original Larry is probably died from some disease or something, you know what I'm saying? Because that guy got it. Right. Now, I remember watching friends play that, and it was kind of an interesting game, even though it was dirty and naughty. But it was interesting. You had to go around and, all the different, like the hotels and the rooms and the bars and all the messages. And this is back when we were playing. I say it was real, like I said, it was on 3.5-inch disc. Yeah, it was real, like, kind of pixelated and blurry and everything, but you got the idea, So.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the raid. Thanks to everyone who is still here going to raid over. I don't have a raid message, but Mavadozi is the one who's doing it right now. This has been Caleb, also known as Music and Gaming Adventures here on Twitch, also known as TCG Tornado on YouTube. This will go up to YouTube, along with my good friend who runs All Star Collectibles, the shop that we're at, Gerald. On the other side, on the other side of me. So thank you for joining us for another event, and hopefully pretty soon we have more people in the shop for these events too. Until then, please give PAA some good vibes and everything, and I will see everybody later. All right, we've rated over.
Cool.
I'm waiting until it says I am hosting. There we go. Stop.